And now it's time for another one of my lovely videos on YouTube. My cat! I'm going to grab this of you! Get that and that! Hey guys, it is me, Samara Brewer here, and basically this is going to be another Rant video. Anyways, as you can look at my YouTube channel thing, I've done a few tweaks to it because I've scaled back on another load of the playlist. And so it's not drowning in mother loads upon mother loads. So, anyways, on to the topic at hand. And basically, this rant is going to be on whether or not President Trump will be able to survive his first term in office. And as we all know, that if you've basically been hearing the news, that there's been this whole thing with some doohickey memo on the former director of the FBI, who's James Comey. Turned out that for the Comey memo, it was basically showing Trump repeatedly saying that he wanted this whole investigation thing into Michael Flynn and his ties to Russia to basically get tossed into the garbage. It's ended. Basically, loads of people are saying mainly two things on the media about this thing, and that is obstruction of justice, and also it is impeachment. And yeah, basically, I'm pretty sure, even though I don't live in America, that basically things such as the Senate and Congress more than likely don't take the whole obstruction of justice thing very lightly. And to be honest, I'm not surprised. I mean, heck, pretty much I think the only Republican who actually is gone and tried to defend Trump for his potential obstruction of justice thing was Paul Ryan, where he said that the media pretty much weren't knowing all the facts. Basically, I'm not surprised by that at all. Due to the lack of people defending, lack of Republicans defending Trump, because they know that they cannot defend it. How on earth can you defend a president who is basically doing something as serious as interfering in an FBI investigation? Not even Kellyanne Conway could defend Flynn Trump. And something tells me that at this rate, with Trump continuing to treat the United States Constitution as toilet paper, pretty much he won't even be able to survive his first term in office. Anyways, for loads of people here in Scotland, including me, we ended up thinking that for Trump, he wouldn't last very long as a president. Either via that he would wind up being assassinated, like what some kid ended up doing or something in Las Vegas, and basically with that kind of thing. It was during the campaign trail thing, where it was like, I don't know, some bridge used or whatever back then. But that was just like the first theory on like what people here in Scotland would like think on why Trump wouldn't last very long as president of the United States. As for the second one, and that would be impeachment. Anyways, the thing which apparently Donald Trump seems to not really get into his head is the fact that just because you're president of the United States doesn't really mean that you can go and treat the Constitution as toilet paper which you want to flush down the toilet and do whatever the hell you like and you can never get away with anything. And that just comes to prove, I think, how powerful and overconfident he is on his position. And anyways, for Trump, he pretty much seems to be overconfident in his position. And overconfident to the point where he thinks that he can do whatever on earth he likes, and that he'll have like no one to answer to, or anything like that. And more than likely, when Trump ultimately ends up getting impeached, more than likely the annoying online trolls who are all fiercely pro-Trump, they'll all come on in their legions onto YouTube and try to defend their president. More than likely, I bet Hunter Avalon will just be one of them. Although would people like Nicole Arbor really be? I doubt that. Besides, pretty much well over half of the United States still hates Trump. So pretty much for anyone on YouTube who does try to defend Trump, they'll end up going in and pretty much being branded as idiots who don't really care about the US Constitution. This does not, just Trump does himself more than likely. And as for the rest of the population who doesn't like Trump, pretty much when he gets kicked out, if he does get impeached, then they all won't be very sad to see him go. Anyways, for me, I can definitely see Trump not being president for that very long. You can definitely not see it happening for very long. You not see it continuing. So, anyways, I think that's the rant thing done already. Anyways, I think on my final thought for Trump, if he continues the way he's going, treating the Constitution as vulgar, then he ain't going to be around in the White House for much longer. And loads of us we'd have to wait till like 2018 or 2020 until we'd have to get rid of him. As in, like, the world, not like just everyone in America. I wonder why I do sound like an American, even though I'm not. Anyways, I was born in Aberdeen, Scotland. Not like the Aberdeen, North Dakota or wherever. Yeah, I think it is in North Dakota. Yeah, I think there is an Aberdeen, North Dakota. So, anyways, apparently some people say that I sound like I'm from the East Coast. Who knows? Maybe in a former life I was from the East Coast of the United States. Mm. Well, one thing's for sure, if I was an American, then I sure as hell would not be sad to see Trump go. And one thing's for sure, I think Americans learned a valuable lesson, especially when it comes to things like feminists. And that is, in the words of Samantha Bee,
look, I get it. People are comforted by the thought of a progressive feminist in the White House. To which I say, if you wanted that, you should have voted for it.
Well, like, comment, and subscribe, so bye!
Milkshake. 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 Milkshake.
We don't need to leave the UK to be Scottish.
My cat!